Oh, what's up? Sorry, I was watching a video about this guy getting catfished while I was waiting for shit to pop up. And I got too into it. Oh, it's too quiet? Don't worry, it'll get loud here. Oh, you've been sick all week? I feel sick right now. My tummy hurts really bad. I have to burp really loud. Shut up, I hate that I knew I said that, and I was hoping you didn't hear it. Ugh. Here, but laying BF6? You're laying on it? Hold up, I have a huge burp coming up. Like, my tummy, I ate food, took a nap, woke up with a headache and a tummy ache. I'm like, oh. And now I'm here. I was chugging soda cream because I need to burp. Like, I need induced burp, like medically induced burps right now. How's everybody on this wonderful Saturday? I kept thinking today was Friday. But you hate it when people say Friday. I hate when people say that shit. It pisses me off. A happy Friday! Shut up! I know your life sucks. Standing makes you feel dizzy? Ew. Wait, what kind of cold do you have that makes you do that? You don't have hantavirus, do you? Or monkeypox?
Why did you come here, Nitya? What is this place?
I'd like to know who actually built this. Oh my god, don't hurt me. I said that to the one girl at work today. I was like, I hope you don't have monkeypox, and she took offense to that, and I was like, it's a real thing, but okay. Just making a joke. I think it was a bad sinus infection. Ooh. You need one really big sneeze to get those boogers out. What you should do is take a shower.
I am the promise, the first and last king.
Doesn't showering help with that? I guess the steam. I need to get caught up on stuff. I haven't been able to watch anything. You should get caught up on One Piece. Oh, that's what I meant to. I was watching that Spider Noir show. That show's okay so far. I'm almost done with it. See, I think showering helps with anything. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I haven't played this game in a day, and I don't know what I'm doing. Like the steam from the shower. Someone told me once to take a bath when I had a cold, and I was like, I haven't taken a bath since like 6th grade. And I'm 73 right now. Actually caught up with One Piece. Please don't say that. What's hurting me? You want to buy some One Piece cards? I have some One Piece cards. I don't know who any of these people are for One Piece. I just get them. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I love spicy food. There's so many people that hate spicy food. And I was like, why do you hate spicy food? Which one's this? Alright, we'll take it. I need the crossbow, though, for when we fight the boss here. Okay, they're already kicking my ass right now. You should eat spicy food while in the shower. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. I need to, like, get out of the fucking corner. You know what? I'm going back to the fucking crossbow. Yeah. Where the crossbow at? For a full month, all you do is read One Piece. I can't read. Damn, I took a fucking beating there. Well, I can't read. Get out of here. A hill, a hill, a hill. I have to read my Danny Phantom graphic novel. I haven't read that yet. I bought that before I moved, and then I moved, and then I lost it when I moved. Now I don't know where it is. Like the first 100 chapters of One Piece as a kid, and like 10 years later I went back and read the rest. But like, did you ever think like at a time like it's gonna end? Like at some point like they're gonna have to end it, right? There's actually 2 Danny Phantom graphic novels. The first one's okay, but the first one's whole point of existing is just to retcon the finale of the show. Which I'm like, I kind of hate that they retconned the finale of the show. And then the second one, I have yet to read. First one was good, though. It brings back Dark Danny. Brings back Dark Danny, it brings back Vlad, and it brings back... brings back Clockwork. I thought it was cool. Oh wait, I don't want to flip upside down yet. Technically in the yeah, I heard that they're in the final arc, but like, that's gonna take what? Like another fucking 1,000 episodes? Like, guys, we're at the end. Guys, want to go to the Upside Down, like in Stranger Things? Guys, things are getting strong. I don't want to redraw yet. It's been out that long, but like something like that long, it's like I don't feel like I need to get invested in that. Because you know it's not really going to end. You know they're going to come out with some other like spin-off after that show actually ends. That literally hurts so bad. They're come out with like two-piece, or they're gonna come out with like a spin-off of one of the characters.
The seething, crawling masses of Echelon, entitled and greedy, all want
Be like Naruto.
expecting a world made ready for them. Oh,
When Naruto ended, and it's like, it's not over. Or when Dragon Ball, and it's like, no.
our shining shore,
Any of those shonen shows?
will cost them
I guess the other ones aren't really, but like, One Piece is shonen, right? Is One Piece shonen? Their shows never end. And that show Mashal that I was watching, I think that's a shonen show. But I think that's ending. I think the last season's supposed to come out this year. That's like one of the only few animes I've watched, except for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Where am I going? I never watched Bleach. Wasn't that on Adult Swim? I never watched Demon Slayer either. Yeah. Take that. I usually watch SpongeBob or Family Guy. You tell me if I'm caught up on Family Guy. I'm not even caught up on Family Guy. That's the crazy thing. I'm not even caught up on Family Guy. I'm one hit away from dying. Isn't that crazy? This might kill me right here. It did. What was the point of that? It just hit me. Get off. That was lame. After the death of its original author, Konami basically took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. That's because Yu-Gi-Oh! Sucks now. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, just even the anime, like, kinda... That man died a hero, the creator Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the sad thing, too. But the anime kinda sucks now. I've only watched up to 5Ds. 5Ds is good. 5Ds, OG, and GX are good. I've never watched anything past. I've seen a couple episodes of Sevens, and that one's awful. They changed the art style completely. It looks really fucking like... It just blends in like every other anime show now. There's no uniqueness to it.
My prophet rots below. My architect soars above my ruined city. My shepherd lurks in the deep. My priest...
Yeah, I've actually seen stuff for Beyblade.
Any other who dares approach me will know oblivion.
Beyblade, let it rip! Every time they said let it rip, I always meant a fart noise, because I was like, that's what people say when they fart. I didn't know Beyblade's been around since, like, the 90s. Isn't that crazy? Beyblade's been around forever, apparently. But I only got started to get into it in, like, 2010. We may be cooked on this chat. Not gonna lie. We might be cooked. There's another one, too. I forget what it was. Not Beyblade, but... that was a waste, some of that. What about Digimon? I know Digimon still has cards. I think they just, like, I think they're trying to come back, or at least they have come back. Where do I go?
My every word is a promise.
I fell off of that, too. I think I fell off on Pokemon anime, like, when Gen 5 came out. But I also think that Gen 5... ugh, are you kidding me? Gen 5 was, like, the lowest point for Pokemon. In my opinion, I like Gen 5, but that was a very low point in Pokemon, because the anime was not great, the cards were not great. In my opinion, the games weren't that great. I know people love Gen 5, but honestly, playing it in the prime Gen 5 time, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Even looking back on it, I feel like still... Alright, we're so fucking cooked on this. I love that I gain like a little bit of health, but one hit, I literally lose more than half of my actual health. I was saying, I'm pretty sure Digimon's still on. I never got into Digimon, though. I think I had some plushes of Digimon. But that's really it. Like, I never really got into them so much. I was more into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I was way into Yu-Gi-Oh! At one point. For Digimon, eh. I always thought Digimon was just a combination of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Because they kind of look like Pokemon, but then when they evolve, they kind of look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. Like, I always thought it was just like the third one in the middle. And then I remember I had chaotic cards, and then I had dual master cards. Do you remember dual masters? Me and my friend actually got in. Gosh, I suck at this. Me and my friend actually were so into dual masters when I was a kid. Isn't... what does that mean? I don't know those words. For cook chat. Yeah, I was like, on this point, I need to die. That run was just awful. Kids, you're both just awful. I'm looking that up. What does that mean? Isekie is a popular subgenre of Japanese fantasy and sci-fi where protagonists are suddenly transported, reincarnated within a parallel universe, fantasy, or video game. So it's like Minecraft, pretty much. It's like the Minecraft movie. Where they get sucked into the world. I mean, there's some Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes like that, where they get sucked into the where they get sucked into the monster world. I feel like I was supposed to already start a cycle with a key. You're like, yes, that. Oh, I think we have any more room chat. There's not many, like, other anime. I think I watched a little bit of, Assassination Classroom. I never really finished it, but I watched, like, a couple episodes of it. I thought it was kind of funny. I think that's a shonen show, also. I like the teacher with the huge tits. I was like, yes. Very good anime. I know there's, like, some live-action movies that continue on after the series, but I was like, these look weird. Why would they make this live-action? I forget what the guy's name is, the big smiley face guy. I haven't seen that show in forever. I haven't seen that show since, like, 2019, 2020, maybe, I think was the last time I watched. I didn't even finish it, like I'm saying. I saw, like, a couple episodes. They used to air it on Toonami. Teacher's name wasn't that teacher's name just called Miss Bitch? Wasn't she like a huge bitch? I can't be losing all this health. It's crazy. Like, one little hit. Like, look at this! This game does not love to drop you health. Oh wait, they're bringing back that oh, they're still working on that show, kind of? They should animate the movie so I don't have to watch the terrible-looking live-action movie. Thought I died. Next year, if I need stuff to watch now... At least they're trying to keep that show alive. Or bring it back. Alright. I feel like we were already just here, like, not too long ago. What do you mean? I'm like that at work, where I think I'm fucking stupid. And then I go to work. I'm like, oh, I definitely don't fit in here at work because, you know, I feel like I just don't know everything. And then I get people that come up to me at work, and I'm like, oh my god, you're a real person? Like, there's no way you're real. There's no way you just said that to me and you're dead ass. It's crazy. I get people that will, like, compliment me and be like, he's very professional. And I'm like, I am. But I do. Like, lady, I just made 3 fart jokes in 2 seconds. That's a new record. I actually have to lock in on this area because I've been sucking some poop. Oh, I had a laser in my hand or something? I'm backing myself into a corner. This is so stupid. At least if I die here, I could regain my second chance. Bad health. This is a roguelike? Yes. Which I'm actually enjoying. I've never actually played this genre before. Fuck, I hate this game! But I kind of like it. I want to play the other game because I think this game is connected to Returnal. Oh, there's so many health drops around here. I do want to play the other one afterward. Maybe not like right afterward, but at some point I'd like to play Returnal. I was there for you in your darkest time. I was there. I have that Maroon 5 song stuck in my head because I heard it in the car on the way to work this morning. I changed it like immediately. But I literally heard like the first 30 seconds and I'm like, fuck, now it's gonna be in my head all day. Oh my god, we are cooked. We are so cooked. The PC just made a weird noise, I'm scared. I got a trophy, but I died! Oh no, Danny! You know what's crazy? Is I've been doing so well in this game, and then this area's been kicking my ass. Uh-oh, here comes a huge burp. Ready? Oh, that wasn't that huge. I felt it kind of wet coming up. I had to hold back. Yeah, I think it takes place, like, after Returnal. It's like a spiritual sequel to Returnal. I need, like, some better upgrades. Parries reduce corruption. Parry the platypus. Parry the platypus! I feel like I do a pretty good, I think it's the other way around. I think it's exclamation point burp. Embarrassing, embarrassing. Oh yeah, it's definitely broken. It's not the other way around, huh? Oh, what's happened? Okay, we're just gonna call you out on it and embarrass you in front of everyone. Oh, I went the wrong way, chat. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Where do I go? Oh. It's been a while since I burped. Grab the plant! Before I'm about to get hit. Oh my gosh. I want a do you guys want a statue of this, like, in your room? Like, if you were rich, would you be like, yes, that's a cool statue to put in my room? Maybe not in your room, maybe, like, in your living room. I would have, like, the fanciest bathroom in the world if I was rich. I'd make that shit look so nice. Like, I'd get a little robot that clean off the toilet, like, every time I use it, so there's, like, no stains on it. Of course you would. That doesn't surprise me, we got a life-size anime figure. I got a life-size, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Yugi. Alright, we actually have to lock in on this run, because we have to do this. I have to do this, chat. No, you're fully being serious. Get away! No, I bet my money on some stupid shit if I was rich. Kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. God. I don't give a fuck about that thing. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not wasting my fucking health just to grab one little ball of Lucenite. No, I lost so much health because I missed the punch! Oh god. Chillin', we're chillin', we're big chillin'. We're bing chillin'. Isn't that what John Cena said in that one commercial? Say bing chillin'. God. It was like some, like Chinese commercial, wasn't he? You remember that? Remember when John Cena was like doing all that? It was Chinese commercials. I punched it! I punched it! Can I restart? Just restart. Restart. That one we're just restart. We're not even gonna attempt it. I can't even make it like into the second room without dying. My gosh, my hand stinks. You know why? It's because I ate McDonald's and fell asleep. I didn't wash my hands. I was like, why does my hand smell like this? McDonald's low-key kind of smells like dog food sometimes, doesn't it? Like, if you go to the dog food aisle at the store, you're like who has McDonald's? My eye. That was an awful run. I don't know. What the fuck do I do? Oh. I knew that. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Oh. No! Well, I guess we're just not getting those, aren't we? But realistically, who built this? What if all these hands like this? What if they were all feet instead? And that foot just grabbed you. Let's go this way. Alien feet. Alright guys, be realistic. Feet or armpit? And you have to pick one. You can't be like, ew. Feet or armpit. Which one? Oh, I hate these squids. I gotta, like, unload my load. Here, little doggy. No, you have to pick one. Because everyone likes one. Motherfucker, just make a tornado. I am a dignified... He's like he's stretching open his butthole or something. You see that? I am a dignified armpit lover. I said that to one girl, and she was like, I'm never showing you my armpit. I was like, fuck. Good. My gosh. What is this? I don't know why, it just reminds me of Pac-Man, kind of. Okay, if I wanted to play Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. There's 2 of them. This game is actually like, kind of fun. No! I do that every time! You just go into it. I hate that so much. Not armpits, but I like arms. Like the veiny arms.
He took her.
So what I'm hearing is
She was all
armpit.
that I had, all that I fought for.
Gotcha.
He took her and he turned her into something cruel.
Close enough.
He thought she was helping me.
What about feet
We
pits?
made ourselves into
I guess knee pits. You know how people can make armpit farts?
forever.
So that spot under your knee where it's kind of like a knee armpit, I could do a knee pit fart. Remember I do that in gym class in middle school, and like, people loved me. The one time I felt wanted. Alright, got them all out of the way. Damn it, why are there 2 more? There more? I thought I heard a dog roaring. Am I crazy? The music is still playing like there's someone around. Honestly, so here's the sad thing, is that this happened twice this week, where I matched with this girl. Ooh, wait, those are actually cool looking. I actually like how that looks. I matched with this girl. I just go the complete wrong way. And we get along, like, we're getting along so well. And then she's like, this literally happened yesterday. And she's like, she's like, oh yeah, like, we should meet up sometime and hang out. And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, by the way, I'm 4 hours away from you. And I'm like, why? Why are you, like, in my... I had my, like, mileage set to, like, 30 miles. Like, 30 miles, that's a fucking far-ass drive for, like, meeting someone for a date. When you don't know. But you're like, actually, I'm 4 hours away. Why are you 4 hours away? Why did you even like me at that point? I matched with one girl, and then she's like, yeah, I was actually only in town for the weekend, but I'm back in, fucking, like, New York. And I'm like, why are you even talking to me? Not to be mean, but I'm like, bro, like, don't... There's no point in us talking if you're... As soon as the other girl last night said that, I haven't heard from her. I was like, oh, that's way too far. I pretty much just said that to her, and she hasn't responded. But it also hasn't unmatched me. I was like, that sucks because you're actually cute and you're funny. And I'm like, which way did I just come from? I'm lost which way to go. Where am I? I was already back here. I've been in long-distance relationships, and they do not work. I cannot deal with those. I think those are awful. I remember I had to turn one girl away that I actually really liked. Because I actually got to know her on Instagram. And she was really pretty, and she really liked me, and we would call all the time. She lived in fucking, like, South Carolina. And I was like, oh, and then she even said, she's like, do you want to do, like, long distance? And I literally told her, I was like, no, I don't. And she was really upset with me, and I never heard from her, like, ever since that. I think she unfollowed me and everything. Actually, she did, because I don't remember, like, seeing her on my following. I cannot do long distance. Like, if you're in a different state, no. If you're like a couple hours away, maybe. But like, I'm not driving like 4 hours to meet you on a first date. That's the thing, it's like, I get matches. I don't get many matches, but I do get matches at points. And then it's like ruined by like, I live far away. Like, cool. Like, I don't mind talking, but like... Why are you not taking any damage? Oh, there's a fucking totem, isn't there? I was like, you should not be this strong. I think that's also like a problem with the state I live in, is that the state is so fucking spread out and ginormous that like 4 hours away and you're still in the same state is ridiculous. She's 4 hours away from the next biggest city from me, is what she said. And so that city is about an hour drive from me. So technically, she's actually 5 hours away. No! No! I need to try gothgirllatina.com. That's what I need to find. There was one that I matched with, like a goth girl, and my goodness, was she so boring. Like, she was hot as fuck, but she had, like, zero personality. Like, goofy. Like an old girlfriend of mine, super pretty, no personality, absolutely nothing. Like, I don't know. You can't have no personality. I guess she could because she was pretty, but like, where am I going? Over there? Oh, I like girls. How do I even get over there? Is that a doesn't even look like a platform to jump on. Ooh. That's not fair. That's so fucking not fair. No. We can check matches right now. I do want to do a Tinder stream at one point, because I think that'd be fun to do. Like, help me fall in love tonight, guys. We buy Tinder Gold and we just swipe all night. Oh yeah, there was that other girl I matched with 2 nights ago, and me and her were getting along so well, and then she asked for my Insta. I was like, okay, we can talk on Instagram. And then I literally made, like, she made a joke, and I made a joke, like, she made a joke about something, and I made a joke about going out, and then she's like, yeah. And so I tell her, like, when I'm free, and then she tells me when she's free, and she's like, I'll let you know. And every time I ever hear a girl say, I'll let you know, I know that's a fucking no. And so she said that, and I haven't heard from her since. I was like, yeah, I knew this was where that was going. I think if I block out their name and their fucking, like, where they live, like, I would never dox anyone like that. I probably just block out their name and, like, where they're from. And, like, any other sensitive info. Like their Instagram or Snapchat or something. Is this the red one? This one sucks. We'll do one more redraw. Gosh, we didn't get one crossbow on that? I feel like that would be fine if we do it that way. I'm not sure yet, that's why I haven't done it yet. Another totem, bro. I hate these things. I need the crossbow that fires faster. This one actually just fires so slow. You guys gotta help me find the love of my life soon. This is getting too serious. Guys, I'm not joking anymore. Okay, so this room is always harder. Only ever dated one person means I've never experienced the whole dating app site thing. Always curious. That's like... You know what? I thought it was gonna be good. And it's probably... like, for a guy, it sucks. If you're a girl, you kind of can just pick and choose whoever you want. I've had friends go on there that are girls, and they show me, like, how many matches they have. And, like, that is absolutely insane. That is more matches I will ever get in my entire lifetime on this app. Like, I had one night where me and my friend, literally, she fucking put her phone up to, like, her TV and was swiping on Bumble all night. Because she had, like, premium or whatever. And we're just sitting there, and she's going, like, yes, no. It was really fun, though. That's where I got the idea of, like, maybe I should stream this. But then she would get, like, matched with a guy, and they would, like, instantly, like, message. I'm like, gosh, like, they just fucking, like, message you immediately. If I message a girl immediately, it takes fucking forever. Girls also sucks to be lesbians on there. I would not know. Is it not a lesbian dating site? I mean, you can filter it, right? What's the agony harvest? I can try this one? I was never like that, where I wanted to just text first, but then I'm like, fuck it, I gotta text first, because I'll never hear from them if I don't. I've actually gotten a lot of good luck on Hinge by sending messages first. Because a lot of girls actually, like, I don't know, they find what I say funny, and then that's how the conversation starts. I'm like, okay, like, at least I got a shot. Tinder is, I would say the worst one right now is probably Bumble. Bumble is awful. I get nothing on Bumble. I don't know. It says I have 1 like on Bumble, but I've swiped on like 5 million girls, and I've literally never met this person. I don't think they're real. I think it's just a fake Bumble person trying to get me to buy premium. Pretty much. Most of the time, I never want to meet up, too. Like, we'll have good conversations with some of these... Like, I'll have good conversations with some of these girls. In the instance, I'm like, do you want to meet up or do you want to hang out? They'll either unmatch or I'll never hear from them. I'm like, what's the point? I don't want to be fucking pen pals with you. Like, let's go out and see if it works. If not, then that's fine. Oh, that's what your lesbian friend said. It sucks for them. We're in the same boat. I'll go months without a match, and then some months I'll be like, oh wow, like I got 2 matches. Or like this week I got like 3 matches. 1 out of the 3 responded back to me. But the other ones don't like unmatch or anything. They just sit there, and I usually unmatch. If it's like been about a week, I'll usually just unmatch because I'm like, I don't want to see your fucking face at this point. Like, we just matched. I know you're on your phone. This thing is stupid fucking strong. Holy shit. You see this shit? Damn, what the fuck? I'm on all 3 and I literally get nothing. Bumble, yep, see, I have that 1 match. Not match, I just have someone that liked me. On Tinder it says I have 2 people that liked me, but I swear they're not real. I swear that's like the fake Tinder bot that when you buy Tinder Gold or whatever, it's like, it's not a real person. But I've had other friends that literally will find their fucking husbands on Tinder, and it's so easy for them, and I'm like, I have no idea how you did that. Up the totem. You ask any guy, it'd be like, it's awful. It's awful right now to be a guy on a dating site. Barbie. Get closer. Yeah, I want to do. I want to do a stream so I can show you how awful it is too. Oh, my eye itches. My eye itches at the worst times. God, we're about to die anyway. Does no one drop health anymore? Or girl getting sent 100 dick pics doesn't sound that great either. No, but there's attention. I don't want dick pics though. But maybe like an armpit pic. I wouldn't have countermanded my decisions again. Garcia would have been finished by now if I got our way. Your actions are in repeated contravention. Soltera regulations. There's no Soltera here. There never will be. There's just me, my mission, my world. You can accept that, or I can turn off your higher functions. This conversation has been recorded. Be transmitted to. Let them come. Let them see. Let them come. I don't know how to do that. There's one friend I had, and I remember, like, I don't understand why, but, like, she's decently attractive. And she's on dating sites. I think she has a boyfriend now, though. But she would be, like, we'd be playing a game together, and she would just be talking, and she'd be like, oh yeah, like, this guy I'm talking to is, like, really nice. And, like, out of the blue, she'd be like, oh no, and I'd be like, what? She'd be like, dude, don't do it. And I'd be like, what? And she'd be like, oh, I have to unmatch him. Or I have to block him. And I'm like, what happened? And she's like, he sent me a dick pic. And I'm like, you just said 2 seconds ago he was being nice. I've never once did that or thought about that, because I'm like, why would I want to send a girl that? I never understood that, of like, let me validate myself by sending her my PP. Like, why? Oh fuck, he has a damn shield. I think we're cooked again, chat. Just our conversation, like what? Sorry, I'm lost. My own conversation. How do you open that door? I never understood that. Like, I don't understand, like, what, like... I never understood that either. I'm like, that's gonna get me no satisfaction. I'd rather you send me naked pictures than me send you, like... I actually don't want to do that. Because it sounds like a lot of work. And I'm lazy as fuck. Please, no. My gosh. I think I'm cooked. No, I actually have never heard from that girl again, Tails. That's not true. She messaged me, like, at the middle of the night, like, randomly for something. Not for something. She just messaged me in the middle of the night. And then, I responded back, but yeah, I've never heard from her again. She told me she was going to be out of town, though, for the last week. So, I've kind of just left it at that. I'm like, maybe when she comes back, she'll message me, but I'm not going to reach out again. I've already texted him and left on red. I'm not gonna... Not that worried about it. I'm honestly not that worried about it. Yeah, you better get over here, Tailsy. Make sure you shave. Context. Tailsy's gonna come take me out for a nice dinner. And then he might get ass. See, Tailsy would drive 7 hours for me, but I'm not driving 7 hours for some girl. Did I tell you that, Tails? This one girl, we were getting along so well, and then out of the blue, she's like, by the way, I live 5 hours away. Like, oh. Goodbye. Oh, we're dead. We're so fucking cooked, chat. Five ain't bad. 5's awful! Who's gonna drive 5 hours? What if I meet her and then she's like, actually, I don't like you? And I'm like, that's a fucking waste of 5 hours? You know what I could do in 5 hours? I could sleep. Depends on the chick. I mean, she's cute, but not 5 hours cute. She can come to me if she wants. Am I missing someone? Furthest I've ever driven for a girl was like 3 hours, and I will never do that again. Alright, we have one hit. We get hit once, we're dead. Unless someone drops health. Someone did. Alright, we're still probably one hit, though. Oh my god. Can that fucking text bar get off? It's like, it's like, please hit circle to close the text bar in the middle of your screen as I'm fighting fucking 50 million people! Oh my god. I've never seen that cutscene before with that creature. What the fuck was that thing? It's a text thing telling me how to use the gun I've been using for half the game. This is how you use the gun. I know how to use it! Golly. Anywho. It's so stupid. It's like, it's right there in the middle as there's like 5 different colored balls coming at me. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this right now. Holy fuck. How do I even open this one? This one's not even attached to anything. Oh, it's way up there. Oh, there's more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. You know, all these burps coming out are not... Ooh, that was a deep one, because I could taste the McDonald's in that one. They're not helping my tummy at all, to be honest with you. Oh, parrying doesn't do anything. Parrying in this game sucks. Hey, the platypus! Kelsey, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Oh. Alright, someone ban him. Fails, ban yourself. Next weekend you're not working? Good. Wait, why? Is it a weekend? It's not a holiday weekend. You should have been off like last weekend. Izzy, have you watched Spider Noir yet? I think I'm like halfway done with it. It's alright. Oh, you watched the Mandalorian Grogu movie? I have yet to watch that. I'm gonna go see the Backrooms on Monday. I'm really excited for the Backrooms movie. How was Mando? I heard it's extremely mid. Is what you wanted out of Star Wars? There's a lot of glub shittos in it. That's what I've heard. That's what it is. Heard there's not a real human actor or actress in the movie. For like a good like hour in the movie. No Jedi. You're telling me Darth Maul doesn't make an appearance and grabs his lightsaber and swings it around for half a second? OG Backrooms is in Wisconsin. Wait, where they took that picture? Like the 4chan picture? You should go visit it. My computer just made another doo-doo noise. I don't know if that's good or bad. Or just a bunch of ads telling me that I have ads. This thing's spinning around me. Oh wait, they tore down the old one, so you can't even go visit it? That movie looks so good, though. I'm actually so hyped for that. There's actually a lot of decent movies coming out, like, in the next couple weeks, because what? I don't really need to know lore for Backrooms. I mean, I have no interest in going to see the I'm gonna wait for Disney Plus for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Because I felt like, even after Season 3 we just kind of felt wasted. I mean, it is kind of like an SCP thing, because there are monsters in it. You have bacteria in it. I think that's his name. Is he gaining power from that? I think they put one of the Backrooms games on Game Pass. I got something I always wanted to happen in Star Wars, but it's a spoiler, so I won't say. Alright. Or just go watch the movie by myself in theaters at one point. So I'm not embarrassed when I'm the only one in there watching this movie. I know Rada the Hutt is in it, which is dumb. They brought that motherfucker back from that terrible animated Clone Wars movie. I've heard it's almost the same plot as the animated Clone Wars movie, and that movie is awful. Basically, Backrooms got turned into SCP, but originally it was a different thing. Backrooms as... Hey, that game actually came out on Game Pass, so, you could play it. If you want. It may not be the same one. I have to check which one it is. I got a trophy again. I get random trophies. I'm like, I have no idea what I've done. I'm just playing the game. No, I'm not. I said I play Uno with you. Yeah, there's a lot of random Backrooms games. I think this one's like the more legit one, though. And not like some fucking random ass one. Lethal Company? What's that? I played Repo with you once. I'll be honest, though, I did not care for it. Because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Let's play something everyone knows what to play, like Uno. Everyone knows Uno. Okay, but I had my date planned that day. I told you that. I had an actual reason to not play with you that day. We could do Monopoly Tales. You want to do Monopoly? Which one's this? I don't like this one. Most people in Yap Yap? What the heck is Yap Yap? I could kill you guys in Monopoly. Let's play Battleship. I said Uno. I'm saying Uno. No, don't send me more Instagram things. What is... Just tell me what it is, and I'll believe you. Yap Yap? I've never heard this before. In my life. I think I should have kept the other gun. But I accidentally gave it away. Oh wait, I think I played Lethal Company, but not with you. I think I played with people from work. Wait, my bad. I was like, why does Lethal Company sound so familiar? But we all had no idea what we were doing. You teleported all the way over there, you little fucking bitch. Oh god. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna finish. Wizard minions sent to enemy wizard's tower. That monsters in it because of stealing shit. We are breaking shit, but they're voice activated. It sounds like Clash Royale. Are you sure it's not Clash Royale? Hold on, I'm looking up Lethal Company. I think Lethal Company was the one I played. Yes, that's the one I played with people at work. What's the other one called? Yap Yap? What the hell is this? I have never seen this game before in my life, I'll be honest with you. What's going on in this game? I have no idea. We're trying to find our wife, because she went on some mission to this planet, and then she disappeared, and then we're like, alright, let's, we'll take the job as well, only so we can find our wife. So now we're looking for her. Like, every time you die, like, time passes so much faster on this planet, but not for you, but for just the environment. Like, we'll die, and then we'll, like, pick up, like, a recording from, like, another expedition ship that came here, and they'd be like, oh, this recording is from 100 years ago, and then they'll be like, no, because the ship left only a couple months after us. That does look like a Bloodborne character. So, you yell the spells, like, in your mic? Not gonna lie, that sounds exhausting. I have to talk in this game? Why don't we all play a nice quiet game of Uno? Spell with the wind one has a jump spell called Up Dog. You do like Harry Potter spells also. That's lame, I wanted to go up there! Have I died already? Can't tell if I've died already. I don't think I have. I think I would have been bitching way more if I died already. Next Monday I'll send you TikToks I make from the game night. Okay. Where do you even find these games? I've never heard of any of these games before. I was like, you're like this one guy that I used to work with. Like, he would tell me, like, some of the games he's playing, and I'd be like, I've never heard of any of these games you were playing. He pretty much only played, like, Roblox or some weird-ass obscure game for, like, a week. So lame! Sucks. This room is always ass to go to. I remember Tails playing Peak, right? Didn't you play that game? Didn't they get sued, though? I had so much health before, and, like, right before in here. Oh my gosh. Look at that motherfucker over there! Just die already! There was a bot? I did not even see the bot. Good job, Tailsy. So good that I didn't even see it. We go back and peek and flood it with people as well. Again, I've never heard of any of these games, but I'm also not like a PC gamer. I get so many, there's so many of those now, so many like these AI fucking like, AI stream ads. It's like, go away. I do. I'm gonna play Star Fox next, guys, whenever that comes out. Star Fox 64 again for the 4th time. Oh, I don't have a key. Alright, there's a laser up there that's about to shoot at me. Ass. Ass. That looks juicy. That's barely any health. What the hell is that? Apply for some adrenaline, bro. I like my games. There's a State of Play next week, and Astrobot might be in it again. Game of the Year, Astrobot. I love Astro. I was like, I know you hate Astrobot. How could you hate Astro? Come on. Come on. I love myself. Not even close. Astrobot deserved all the love. And he might be getting either DLC or a new game announcement. We'll find out on Tuesday. That big thing of health does nothing. I was actually going to stream Bubsy 4D after I beat this game. Because I forgot that game even came out. Then I saw people playing it. I was like, oh my god, this game came out. I've never played a Bubsy game before, but I might play it. It's $50 for it, and it's gonna suck. It's like guaranteed gonna suck. But I'll play it. Because I'm pretty sure I'm almost done with this game, but I can get Bubsy, and then after that we'll do Star Fox. Be back in 20 minutes. I'm gonna walk to the corner store. You know, you can put me on mobile, Tailsy. I'm kidding. Alright, bring me back something. Bring me back some milk and cigarettes. Is it actually a good game, though, or are people just saying it's that? Like, I've watched people play it, and I have no idea what's happening in the game. I hate these guys so much. Die already, whore! Die, 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 die. Because I know they have the Bubsy collection, but I really don't feel like playing through all these Bubsy games. Do I need to play Bubsy 1 through 3 to understand 4? But it's good. It's $50 though. I've only seen it like a physical copy for Switch and Switch 2. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Ugh. Ah, see, that's some good health. Look at that. That was huge. So apparently the eclipse on this planet gets eclipses, and it makes people go cray-cray. Yeah, you know what? The collection on like PS5 was only $20, I think I saw at Best Buy. I was like, I really don't want it. I was like, because I've heard they're ass games, so I was like, this is why it's $20. No way, I just took all that damage because I'm trying to find this damn ass totem. All that health I just grabbed, I just lost, by the way. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll play that next. Because I honestly really don't know what else to play. Kinda gotten stumped on some of these games. I played Mixtape. Game of the Year, by the way. Game of the Year Mixtape. Honestly though, it's not terrible. It's just a terrible video game. If it was like some animated movie that they dumped on Netflix, I think it would have been okay. People don't even talk about it anymore. I haven't even heard people talk about that game. People talk about it for like a week and they're like, oh, that's it. Line up from me, sweethearts. But from a historical standpoint, it's super interesting. Every piece of promotional material and interviews with multiple people helped with the franchise were interviewed. Bubsy, but happens to also be some of the worst fucking games ever created. Why do they keep letting franchises like that continue, but like I can't get a fucking Sly Cooper 5? But they're like, yeah, this game that's been asked for 30 years, guys, here's another one. It's like, why? But this game that everybody wants has been begging for years? No, we're not gonna make it. Like, whoa. I never understand how some games are made like that, and it's like, I really don't get it. Like, they really make some of these games as a joke, and then they're like, yeah, it's doing well. Too many different colors happening. I don't know what's actually going on. Am I winning? That's right, I was like, I forgot it was actually published by Atari. And I'm like, does Atari actually make games anymore? Atari is completely stuck in the past where they'll never make anything brand new ever again. Every time there's a State of Play, I beg that Sly Cooper is coming back. There's a State of Play on Tuesday, and it's supposed to be the biggest one for the PS5 since when the PS5 like State of Play was announced. This is an hour-and-a-half long State of Play, and they're showing it in theaters. So everyone's like, showing it in theaters. Like, you can go to a theater and fucking watch it. That means I would love to actually do that with some friends. Because some big-ass shit's gonna happen. If I see Sly 5 on the big screen getting announced, I fucking poop my pants there. But Atari will literally make anything. Atari's stuck in the past. I'm surprised Atari is even still around. Didn't they crowdfund, like, some console that never released, also? I'm gonna save my overcharge for the boss fight, but I'm also, there's like 50 million motherfuckers in my face right now. Bitch. I know they're gonna show off GTA 6 gameplay, like that's gonna be the huge thing. I know, watch it just be that. I think there's gonna be... I'm assuming they're gonna show off the new God of War game. Because I remember when they had a state of play earlier this year, and they said that the God of War collection was coming out, like the remake of it. And then they said, we have more surprises for God of War, but we're not going to say them yet. I'm assuming this is the state of play where they're going to show off more about that. Ugh. Please die. Why won't you die? I have to use my overcharge. Did I miss? I may have missed. Why do you still keep coming? I've killed enough of you. No! Don't do this! Not now, Dad, please! Just die! Please, just die! Why? Why? How are we not done yet? I need to grab that health, but I don't want to die. Oh, I grabbed the health. Okay, we're good. I've never gotten into GTA, so I'll be so disappointed if they, like, 45 minutes of this is fucking GTA. Like, I'd actually cry. I still feel like I'm not justified for all the crap I just went through. But I do get my second chance back. That's the only good thing about this. Their IP and they own indie companies to make video games. Yeah, but it's still crazy that Atari's still in business. They're gonna show off. GTA. They're gonna show off. I had another game in mind, but I completely forgot. They're gonna show God of War Collection, obviously. Probably show a New Horizon, I would assume. I know all the games that I want them to show off, they're not going to show off. I mean, I want to see God of War Egypt, because I think that would be a really cool one. And I really hope they go to Egypt if they have a new mainline God of War. I think there's supposed to be a God of War spin-off game, though, with Freya, which I'm not too, like, interested in. I gotta see it, though. I kinda just wish they would stick with Kratos. I don't see a point in making a God of War game not about the God of War. I need a different gun. Like, desperate. This gun is so underpowered here. I need that blade thing. I don't think Bloodborne's ever happening. I think there was a leak thing came out that said that Sony, like, someone was working. It was it Sanzaru that was working on it? Okay, so I remember Sanzaru, there was a leak that came out that Sanzaru was working on a Jak and Daxter remake, and they had a whole concept video that they released. And I think they even said that, I don't know if it was Sanzaru that was working on it, but another company was working on a Bloodborne pitch, and they made, like, a demo, and that whatever company owns Bloodborne, they said no. 47? $46, though. Hello. Imagine I just fall and die. I don't like this humming. Was it Blue Point? It may have been Blue Point. I know Sanzaru said something about them doing Jack and Daxter. But I think they've tried twice to bring back Bloodborne, and I think it got shut down twice by them. So it's not like they haven't tried, I just think they just don't want to, like, keep remaking their games. It's valid, I get they want to keep, like, just making new stuff, but at the same time, why not just easy money?
They all turned on each other.
The war was terrible. The betrayals before cut far deeper.
I thought you said
Very
fart.
soon he will look upon me, and I shall blaze forever.
Blaze, you guys got weed down here? Which one's this? Woo! You're coming with me, sweetums. But I've also heard that they don't want to make another one, or they don't want to keep redoing it. I've heard like 2 different things. I think this is an alpha. This shit is fucking broken. Holy shit. I don't know, Sony is so weird with their IPs, because people will beg for, like, a new IP from them, and then they'll be like, actually, let's release this, live service game. They'll like that, right? Like, no. Like, I don't get what Sony does a lot of the times. And I love Sony, and I love their games. But, like, how many live service games have they, like, greenlit, and then how many have actually come out? And then how many of them have actually died in fucking 2 weeks? The only live service game that made sense to me is probably the Horizon one coming out. That sounds okay to me. And Factions too, but that got canceled. Guys, what if these are all feet sticking out? Alright, boss fight. Boss fight time. I love the designs of, like, the creatures. Like, I like these kinds of aesthetics for creatures like this. Damn it. I'm so distracted by the blue that I didn't even see the red. Yeah, I've heard Marathon... I mean, the way that Sony has treated Bungie... awful. Like, Destiny 3... Destiny 2 is done for, Destiny 3 is not being made, they're like, focused on making... on working on Marathon, and that game is like... That game doesn't look terrible, but it just looks so severely mid. And plus, it's a live service game for 40 bucks. I meant to dash and not block. It's a live service game for 40 bucks, and I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for a live service game. By the way, he has 3. All these bosses have 3 health bars. What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh. I have to ring the bell. Oh. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked! All that work just to fucking die at the boss. Alright, let's run it back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I like Sony, but they're being weird. Don't worry, we'll come back stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'll stay a little taller. I'm lonely, but now I'm lonelier. That's not what they say. Alright, that's some good shit right there. We got some good shit. What's this? Oh, I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie, it's so hot in my room right now.
It was all smiles and shared purpose when this began.
Good thing I went this way. Wait, is there another thing there? No.
I want to be away from all of this, from them.
That's our wife, girlfriend. We're actually a real piece of shit in this game, though, by the way. Like, all the, the flashbacks we have, we're actually a huge piece of shit, and that's why she left to go do this mission. Because at first, she wasn't gonna go take this mission, but then we, I guess our brother died in the game, and we got, really pissed off, and we took it out on her. And then she was like, actually, I'm leaving, and I'm going. But now she's missing, and so we went to go find her. But we're kind of a piece of shit. So, we're not really the best protagonist in this game. I've never played I've never played any Silent Hill game. So, I'm gonna say yes. No, I didn't see that! Ugh. Why are we a piece of shit in that game too, and then we have to, find our girlfriend or something? I'm not sure if she's our wife or our girlfriend in that. I think she's our wife. Anyway, she doesn't love us anymore, but we're like, no. Yes, you do. I just realized, is there a baby head at the bottom? No, it's not. No, you can go for it, because even if I do play it, I'll probably forget. I do want to get into games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, but I've never gotten into those. Maybe when I run out of other things to play. Because I feel like I would actually enjoy those games. But they're scary, so maybe not. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Where's that one? I kind of like this one. Oof, I had a really wet burp coming up. I have a lot of wet burps tonight. That's not a good sign. It's either he's really strong, or I get nothing from them. Bitch. I think he was just really strong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh, that song's stuck in my head now. Main character in Silent Hill 2 is a piece of shit who killed his dying wife. Oh, even worse than our guy. The supernatural properties of the town of Silent Hill brought back a version of her and reflected all of his worst traits back to him. So it's like a torture game for him. Well, that's good then, right? But then it's also bad for us, because we're the main character. Like an evil version of his wife. Is that why they remade that one? They remake, like, Silent Hill 2? Like, recently? God. Again, I'd like to get into those games at some point. But there's so many of them that, like, I don't know. Also, remaking the first one now. It's like, see, it's weird. Why would they? I remember, like, did they remake the second one, but they didn't remake the first one? I always thought that was weird. I think one of my friends played it on PS5, and I think I saw him that he had like he got the platinum trophy for it. What trophies did I get tonight? Unlock and utilize all traits and variants of a weapon. Okay. And then encounter and defeat 10 alpha hostiles. Okay. I shouldn't even redraw that, because it's not even that strong yet. There's a movie tie-in. Were they making a Silent Hill movie? There's a movie? He has double shield? That's so lame. Okay, well, he doesn't have that much health, so... Double shield, though, bro? Come on. Come on. When was there a Silent Hill movie? Like, recently. Like, recently they made a Silent Hill movie? Oh, wait, there's not a gun. I know. actually never heard. I think I heard one like a while ago they made one, but like this is recently. So just like a couple of years ago then, because that came out in like what, like 2024 or something? Oh god. What the heck are you? Fucking got his shield back. I can't even tell what's happening anymore. Please die. No. It's called Return to Silent Hill. How come they make these games, but then into movies, but then they're never like the actual game? There's like no point in making that because you get more like depth and story in the actual game than the movie. The movie's always gonna be some watered down version. Like, yeah, we had to cut out this, and this. Like, so you cut out everything that made this game the game. I never understood that. They're like, why make a Last of Us show when you could just play the Last of Us game and it has more depth and story in the game than the movie? Why make a God of War show when there's more depth and story in the God of War games? I never got that. Like, it just seems like such a waste, because you're like, I know it's just going to be some watered-down version of... And it's not even going to be relatively close to what the IP is, they're just going to use the name for branding. They do that every time, and it's like, this is a waste. Dude, why would you trust that guy? Because didn't those movies suck also? So I've heard. I came from there. Okay. I actually got lost for a sec. Did you see the Minecraft movie Squared is coming out next year? They had like a whole thing about that today. I was like, it's actually called Minecraft. When I saw that, I was like, oh, they're just like, someone just made up the title. I'm like, no, it's actually called a Minecraft movie Squared. I was like, oh. It's not terrible. It's not great. See, I think video game movies like that are fine because there's not like any real depth or story into it. Like a Terraria movie would be okay because there's really not much depth or story in Terraria. There is story, but it's not like as deep as like Silent Hill or God of War or Last of Us or... You know what? I've never watched the Ratchet and Clank movie still. I don't know if I ever want to. I love that series so much, and I heard the movie was ass. I remember when it was coming out in theaters, and I was like, should I go see it? And I was like, no. Oh yeah, wasn't that Markiplier's movie? Is that about a train? Or am I being stupid? Is that about an evil train? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Oh fuck, there's a totem. There's a damn ass totem. Come on down, kitten. Come on down here, you pussy. Markiplier can act, really? I never got into him, but I mean, he doesn't seem like a terrible person. I just never watched any of his streams. I'm thinking of Choo Choo Charles, I think. It's about a blood ocean. Is it really? I don't know why I thought it was about a train, but I'm thinking of the evil train, Choo Choo Charles. Aren't they making a movie about Choo Choo Charles, though? It's like Evil Thomas the Train. How did I get those two confused? Okay, maybe I heard that they're making a movie about him also, and I got those, like, mixed up. Sorry, I was doing something. What was I talking about? I was talking to someone real quick. Poppy playtime. Every time I go into Target, I always see toys for that thing. I always see toys for that. I'm like, what is this? We're cooked, chat. We're cooked. Oh, that's the right way to go. Oh, there's something else over here. What other movies are they making? I don't even know. Are you guys excited for Toy Story 5? You know what? I really hope in Toy Story 5 they show Al's Toy Barn. I want to know whatever happened to Al from Al's Toy Barn from Toy Story 2. I wonder if he went out of business. Because now kids don't care about toys, so I want to be like, oh, Al's homeless. You're not excited for Toy Story 5? That's crazy. I heard Lotso Huggin' Bear is going to be in it, too. Where is he? Where are you? Toy Story 5 is going to be a banger. I hope. It's got to be better than Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 was awful. Awful as in it was completely pointless to make it. After the first one, you didn't like Toy Story 2 or 3? I understand Toy Story 4, but you don't like Toy Story 2 or 3? Or have you not just seen Toy Story 2 or 3? You never liked Toy Story? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever met someone that's been like, yeah, I've always met people to be like, yeah, Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 are the best, and that's it. I'm like, yeah, valid. I've never met someone that's like, yeah, I just don't like Toy Story, period. I'm like, what? That's crazy. That's cray-cray. I don't know why I decided to scan mid-jump. Not just like it, I'm just kind of meh on them. Oopsie. We could try this one out. Alright, which one's better in your opinion? Monsters, Inc. or Monsters University? You like 2 the best? I like 1 the best. For Toy Story, it's 1, 3, 2, 4. This shit ricochets. You like Monsters Inc. better than Monsters University? I'm gonna say it. I like Monsters University better than Monsters Inc. But I love Monsters University. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I don't even have a fucking thing. Oh, wait, never mind. We can get it back, ladies and gents. Oh, wait a minute. We're not done. Tyler, what are you getting me for Christmas? Tyler, what do you like better, Monsters Inc. or Monsters University? A warm place to sleep. That's what's for Christmas. For Christmas, you're getting a good night's rest. Like what? That's like a poor people's Christmas. Wally, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Wally. I never liked Wally. I don't know. I never liked Wall-E. I never watched, so the only Pixar movies I haven't watched are Brave, The Good Dinosaur. Actually, anything after that I really haven't watched. I want to watch Onward, because I feel like I would like that movie. But I never watched it. I feel like I would like Soul, too. Soul looks like a nice movie to watch. But I have no interest in watching, like, Turning Red, or, like, Luca. I've heard that Good Dinosaur is ass, which I'm like, a Pixar movie about dinosaurs? And I was like, oh, that sounds so cool, because I love dinosaurs and Pixar. And then I've heard people say, this movie sucks. I'm like, remember at the toy store we had, that I used to work at, we had so many Good Dinosaur toys that were there, and nobody bought them. And they were on discount for like $5 for like these really, like, I think they were like pretty good quality toys, and they were like $5 for them, and nobody wanted them, nobody bought them. I don't even know the plot of it. I think I saw it on TV once a while ago, and I watched a couple minutes of it in the middle of it, and then I just changed it because I had no idea what was going on. I think that was like, wasn't that Pixar's like first flop? Oh, I've never seen Lightyear either. I heard people didn't really like that movie. I didn't think it looked terrible though. This looked kind of, I just didn't understand why they were making a Buzz Lightyear movie. I honestly just didn't see a point in making that. I'll watch it at some point. That's like a movie that, like a Pixar movie that I'll watch because like I'm kind of interested in what happens in the movie, as opposed to some of the other ones where I'm like, I really just don't see it. I heard Lightyear was mid. I think they lost money on that one too. That was like when Pixar was on a streak of like really bad movies, like not really bad, but just like movies that bombed for them. Ugh. I don't think of other movies that like Pixar came out with. Gosh. Okay, I really have to lock in here. Gosh, I hate these guys. There's an alpha here too? No! Oh my gosh. I can't do these, I'm not doing these nightmare things anymore, because I'm doing so good, and then when I get to this section of the nightmare area, I fucking suck and die. Every time, and it's so awful, and I'm like, I feel like I'm strong enough, and I'm not strong enough at all. I heard Buzz Lightyear is more of like a, there's like a time travel thing with it, right? Okay. Just one more artifact slot, but literally, like, I don't even find enough artifacts to even fulfill that. I just need more like this. I want to watch it at some point. But I heard there's a time travel thing with it, and then, like... They should have just made it like the opening to Toy Story 2. You know how, like, Toy Story 2, they kind of, like, trick you, where, like, Buzz is, like, infiltrating Zurg's lair? And it's like, why wasn't the movie, like, more like this kind of vibe? Because I'm pretty sure it was not like that at all. Or make it like the cartoon show. Because I heard it's not really even like Buzz Lightyear Star Command either. Like, you guys have, like, material that you can base this off of, but you decide to make something completely different. And I get they want to make something completely different and have, like, creativity. But I'm like, you guys have, like, good source material to pull from. But you decided not to. No one in the writing room was like, this is kind of mid. That's what I'm saying, like the Buzz Lightyear Star Command show. Why didn't they make the movie more like that? They had a movie, too. I think it started out as a cartoon movie. Or, like, a TV movie. And then they moved it to, like, a show. And they had Joe from Family Guy was a Buzz Lightyear. Hey, I'm Buzz Lightyear. And that's what happens with a lot of these things, too. Where, like, they have, like, an idea for a movie. And they're like, no studio would greenlight this because this is not an existing IP. So let's take an existing IP, throw that name on it, and then use this script for some original idea that we have. And then it's like, wow, now you've done damage to both because you could have had an original idea, and people would have been more open to the idea of it. And then you also, like, tarnished a brand. And that happens a lot. These studios don't want anything original. Buzz Lightyear had lesbians in it? Did it actually? I feel like that's not, like, something to walk out of a movie for. Or maybe because just the movie sucks in general, I've heard. His best friend is a lesbian. She bad? Is she at least bad, though? There's an evil Buzz? Wait, I haven't watched the movie yet. No spoilers. Are these, like, tombs? Like, sarcophaguses? You're in West. I guess you are. Oh god. Oh god! Did he? So there's no point in me watching it then. Also, it's all over the place where people would rather people keep... I was gonna watch it. I said I'm interested in seeing what it's about. Yes, I was! What do you mean? No, I wasn't. You know what? After stream, I'm gonna go watch it right now. How about that? Thanks for ruining it. Now I have to wait a couple months to forget about that then. I really was gonna watch it at some point, though. Fucker, gosh. Guys, this guy just spoiled the Buzz Lightyear movie for me. Let's all yell at him. Yeah, Tails just doesn't want to admit that he's fucking wrong. Oh god. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Why don't you spoil Mandalorian and Grogu? No, actually don't spoil it for me. That did dick. Oh my gosh, that did nothing. It has glub shittos in it. Is Ben Quadinaros in it? I think Ben Quadinaros dies, actually. Does it have Twi'leks in it? Soylent Green is people. What the heck is what's that? What? Huh? Stop spoiling movies for me. I've actually seen Monty Python, so that one's okay. Again, I've heard there's like no actual humans in the movie until like about an hour into the movie. Because everyone's either in a costume, or it's a puppet, or it's CGI. Which I'm completely fine with. I like when Star Wars has aliens in it and not just a bunch of humans in it. Remember with the Star Wars sequels where there was hardly any aliens in the movies at all? It was just a bunch of boring human characters that no one cared about. Like, where are the cool aliens? I know there's like, well, obviously Mando shows his helmet, and then Sigourney Weaver's in it. That's the only other human I can think of that's in the movie. It's just those two. I'm not sure who she really plays. She plays like a rebellion pilot, or a New Republic. Have you guys ever seen the other Cars movies? I've only ever seen the first Cars movie. I need to know if it's worth watching Cars 3, 2. He won the Piston Cup? He did what in his cup? I always thought that was like the funniest joke when Mater said that. He did what in his cup? Like, Pixar can't swear. I remember when that movie was coming out and I was a little kid, and I went over to some kid's house. Cars was still in theaters, by the way. And this kid had the movie already. And I'm like, how do you have Cars already? Like, how are you playing this at your house in like 2006? I never questioned it, but I was just like, how do you have this? Probably should have questioned it though. Shut the fuck up. With penguins? Like penguins in Madagascar? I actually like Jar Jar, okay? I thought Jar Jar was a funny character when I was a kid, and then I grew up, and then everyone fucking hates him. I was like, wait, people hated Jar Jar? Don't spoil the Mario Galaxy movie for me, because I haven't watched that either. Stop talking about movies. How about that? Because you're gonna tell me a movie that I haven't watched yet, and I'm gonna cry, because... spoil it. Can I choose what gun I want? Because, like, this is awful. Like, this is really awful. Is this one different shooting? This one shoots a lot faster. This one's stronger, but it shoots a lot slower. There's eagles that they could have taken all the way there. I've heard that they've debunked that and that they couldn't take the eagles all the way to Mordor because something about, like, the dragons or the ring wraiths would have stopped them. I remember when that movie was coming out, I had so many, like, of these giant figures of the ring wraiths, and they were so cool, and then those toys broke so easily, though. That's why I had so many of them, because, like, their arms would pop off, and then my mom would be like, alright, let's get you another one. I had like 4 of those guys. I thought they were like the coolest things. Did you guys like the Hobbit movies? I thought they were mid. Definitely not anywhere near Lord of the Rings quality. And I think Lord of the Rings is way better, but like The Hobbit, terrible. I think the first Hobbit movie was good, and I think it kind of fell off a little because I know that it was supposed to be 2 parts, and then they. After the first movie, I think they split it into 3. Lord of the Rings is a league of their own. I watched that movie. Like, if that movie's on, I will sit down and watch that. And I'm like, how is this movie 25 years old, and it looks better than everything that's come out, like, afterward? Like, how does it look so good? No. How long? That's only 1 level up. Why'd I even do that? I mean, the other 2 Hobbit movies are okay. But the first one's good. I like the first one a lot. There's a lot of callbacks to Lord of the Rings in the first one. I think that's why I like it. Yeah, that's, like, he was, like, I don't know. Peter Jackson was on some crazy shit when he was making that movie. I watched, like, a whole documentary about, like, how he made it, and apparently it was a complete shit show of how they made that. Because, like, he would film stuff out of order. Like, he was filming all 3 movies at the same time, but he was filming everything, like, out of order. And, like, some of the actors, like, he could only get for certain days, so that's why he filmed stuff out of order. And then, like, just editing the movie and, like, bringing it back and doing all this other shit. And even financing the movie was just, like, hell. Like, it was, like, a complete shit show of, like, how that movie was. And yet, it still, like, is, like, greater than anything ever. But the other 2 Hobbit movies are okay. They're not bad, but they're definitely... I think they definitely rely more on CGI and stuff, and I think that's why. Because, like, the Battle of the 5 Armies, I mean, like, you look at the army of all those guys, they're all the exact same person, they just digitally copied over. It's like in Lord of the Rings, they have actual, like, people in armor, for all these battles. And it's like, that's cool, because I can actually tell that these are real people in real battle armor. I've been playing so long that my controller is about to fucking die. Crazy we've been playing this long, and I've contributed nothing to the story. I'm gonna plug in my controller, hold on. Ugh. I didn't mean to hit that. I was putting it in the wrong spot. Blue screens work better than green screens because blue rarely shows up in nature, but because green screens are cheaper, it's not easy to use green screens because all technology became based around it. Anyways, yeah, I mean, that's fine. But the Hobbits do seem... I'm assuming the Hobbit used green screen then. Yeah, they did have... I remember that. They had to put women in, like, the beards because they didn't have enough guys on set to do that. Where's the right way? Which way did I come from? Not this way. My favorite were the Ring Wraiths and the Witch King. I loved, like, the Witch King. They would. And I don't, like, CGI is fine. Like, CGI is fine when you need to use it. But, like, when you don't need to, I'd rather you do it practically. Not another totem. Oh, I hate when this thing pops up. CGI should be there to enhance and help, not to replace. And yet CGI back then looked better. I think because people, I think they've even said it's because they're not on a crunch time. A lot of these studios are just on a crunch when making these movies. And so when they're... That's why CGI looked better back then, because they actually had more time to polish it. Was one of the first to use it, I think. What, CGI? I mean, CGI does look a little rough in some spots, because if you look at, like, the troll in the first one, it's kind of rough. I was watching Transformers today, and, like, I was watching Dark of the Moon, and I'm like, how does this movie look so fucking good? Like, I love... Dark of the Moon's my favorite one. But I'm like, how does this movie look so good? Even like the first Jurassic Park movie looks so good. And yet, I see movies today that have dinosaurs in it, and I'm like, this I can click, like, it just looks bad. I mean, Jurassic Park used a lot of puppets, which I like that they used that. But even, like, when they did use CGI for, like, the T-Rex parts, I'm like, why does this look so good? They just don't give these studios enough time to, like, actually work on the CGI is what's been happening. Or at least, like, what some people have been saying. Sorry, I have a booger in my nose, I'm trying to get it out. You ever hate when you have a booger in your nose and you, like, breathe in, and then you breathe out, and you feel the booger, like, flapping inside your nose? You're like, alright, I gotta pick it out already. That's what I'm doing. Because what's a movie now? I mean, like, I would say Dune. Dune is a movie that, like, the CGI looks good on it, and it's very, like, believable. But there's a lot of practical stuff in Dune, also. Okay, I did not like the new Jurassic World movie. That was, like, one of the... I liked Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Whatever the new one was called, Rebirth. I did not like that one at all. Especially that annoying guy in the movie. Like, that random... I hated that random family in the movie. And I'm like, why are they here? And I'm like, oh my gosh, this goofy-ass guy is in the movie, too. It's the weight. Having both puppets and CGI allows the dinos to have weight and feel real actually in there. That's what I like. Like, because the actors have something to interact with. I'd rather have puppets are nicer too. Which is like good how Star Wars does puppets still. Sometimes. It really just depends. You know what? I never got into the Dark Crystal. I remember they did make a comeback for that show. Or that it was a movie, but they made a show. That always looks scary. I never watched it because it looked scary when I would see the cover for it. Was it like a remake, or was it a continuation, though? Yeah, mixture of puppets and CGI. That's the best way to do it. Like Gremlins? I think Gremlins is all puppets, though. I don't think they even had CGI back then. They did, but everything was rough. Gremlins is still good because they use puppets. I think they're making a third Gremlins movie. Was it a prequel, the Dark Crystal show? I never got into it because it looks scary. Like, you look at the cover art for that movie, the poster, that shit's scary for a kid. Like, that looks terrifying. Why would I want to go watch this? Didn't I say I wasn't gonna come in here? Okay, we're actually murdering them right now. Oh my god, look at all this loot tonight. I know, I honestly wasn't even I'm not even thinking when I'm playing right now. I feel like when I'm not thinking and playing, I do better. Hold on, I actually have to lock in at this part. We actually made this area our bitch this time. Holy shit. We fucking killed. I think in Mando they mix CGI up in stop motion. You can trust me, guys. But see, that's what I kind of like about... It depends on what Star Wars... But, like, there's a lot of... Like, Phantom Menace? I love the Phantom Menace anyways. But there's so much practical effects in Phantom Menace. I think there's more practical effects in Phantom Menace than there was in, like, the original trilogy. That's why, like, the Phantom Menace feels a lot more authentic to me. Plus, I just have a soft spot. You don't think the hate is warranted? I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie, but it just seems like it's a very... Like, why are we making this movie? It's kind of like the Han Solo movie. Han Solo movie wasn't a bad movie. It was just more of like, why are we making this? Like, I mean, Star Wars has had a movie in 7 years in theaters, and I don't think this was the movie to, like, bring it back. You know? I think it's just a poor timing, like, for this movie. I think if they just sat on this movie and waited for, like, something else to come out. They needed, like, something big to come out, I think. It's Filoni's new main cast, your Rebels guys with Ahsoka and Mando. I think eventually we'll get a movie. I mean, I heard he's trying to combine... So the storyline with Mando, Skeleton Crew, apparently, Ahsoka, and Rebels is all going to be combined into a movie. It's going to be... Apparently it's going to be an Heir to the Empire movie, which is technically the sequel book to Episode 6 back in the 90s. Apparently they said the movie is about half a season of, like, content that they were going to put into a season. I don't think you really need context on what's going on in the movie, though. I think they said you don't need to watch the show to understand the movie. The show is pretty good, though. The first 2 seasons are good. The 3rd season is very meh. 3rd season is very, like, unnecessary, where they don't retcon, but they kind of just... They could have just ended it on season 2. I think Mando would have been way better if they ended on season 2. And maybe not brought him back into hijack Boba Fett's show at the same time. But I heard they're making an Heir to the Empire movie. Where Ahsoka, Mando, Skeleton Crew, Rebels... Is there somebody still over here? There is. There's actually a bunch of somebody still over here. Mantle, please. If you're good to watch it, you should have... Yeah, I mean, I'd watch it if you like Star Wars. That's where I came from. It's definitely... I'd watch Ahsoka also. Honestly, if you haven't watched Skeleton Crew is actually a nice show to watch, too. I like Skeleton Crew. Fuck. Again, that's another one. I think you would like Skeleton Crew Tales. I mean, I don't like the fact that they make Star Wars without, like, the main gimmick of Star Wars. The main gimmick of Star Wars is, you know, lightsabers, the Force, and stuff. And Disney is very adamant of, like, we want to break away from that. It's like, we want to break away from the main gimmick of your series. I never got that. I know all the controversy with Harry Potter, but I like Harry Potter. I think the show that they're making is completely unnecessary, and they don't need to make a show. I was like, did I do the other side? I was like, there's no way I didn't do the other side. I do agree, though, that Harry Potter needs to break away from Hogwarts. But like, the same thing that Disney's doing to Star Wars with, like, removing the Jedi, it's like, let's make a Harry Potter show, or movie, but with no wizards. And it's like, why? But I like the Jedi, like that. But that's the whole gimmick of Star Wars, is like Jedi and the Force. Why I was like, I never understood. Yeah. Make an Old Republic. I wanted them to make Old Republic for the longest time, and now I don't want them to make Old Republic because they're gonna fuck it up. Star Wars has way more to offer if they keep going back instead of going forward. Keep going backwards, and you guys would be good. Explore the Sith Empire and the Jedi Empire. Did I kill him? No, I did not kill him. I always think these ones are like girls, because it's kind of like a priestess witch thingy. I want like a Sith movie too. I want a Force Unleashed show or movie. I don't know who that is. Patel Shan? Who's that? Is that a Star Wars thing? Oh, that's her from Old Republic. I had to look her up real quick. If they made an Old Republic movie and had her as the main character, she was in the cinematic trailers. She went up against Darth Malgus. Like those Old Republic cinematic trailers. If they just turn those into full-fledged movies, my God, you would easy money. I don't understand why they never made those into movies. Make them animated like that. I'm totally fine with it being animated. Like, I don't care, but, like, just make that.
I've been waiting so long.
All those. I know they're not canon anymore. But, like, I don't understand why they couldn't be canon, because they take place, what, 1,000 years before Episode 1 starts, so... You going back that far, I'm pretty sure you can make stuff that's, like, not really gonna have huge implications on the main... like, on the main timeline. Okay, this boss is a bitch. There's no way. Gosh. I gotta pay attention to the red. Hold on, I gotta lock in real quick on this one. I got him itchy. Hey. Phase 2. We're one hit away. So I have to hit the bells here at some point, which I don't get. Okay. I don't know what these do. No! No! That was a huge waste. Oh, I didn't realize she fucking did that thing. That was such a waste. It didn't do anything. More pops up. Okay, last phase, last phase. Oh, God. Oh, mommy. Oh my god, it's pulling light out of its face. What's happening? I don't know. What do I do? Oh, I gotta hit the bells again. Oh my god. Oh shit. I can't even hit it from here. I can't even hurt her from here! What? I can't hit her from here with the gun! No! What does that mean? I can't hit her from here! My gun doesn't reach! Oh no, what does this mean? Dude, it doesn't reach. All this work for it to not reach. This is gonna be so fucking stupid. I'm hitting her with this. It's not reaching. I'm so fucking done with this game if I die. I literally, I don't know how I lived. I'm dead. Nope. I'm fucking done. It didn't reach. It's not doing damage though. I'm doing damage with my fucking blast from my hand, but like actually hitting her, I can't fucking do anything. It wasn't doing anything. Are you serious? I made it all the way that far just for that gun to not do shit. Ugh. Run it back. I mean, she is kind of hot, though. So I can't use any of the disc guns. I have to remember, I can't use the disc guns. That's just a completely off topic for that fight. So I have to use the crossbow. Ugh, that's so terrible. But that honestly sucks so bad. What are we talking about again? I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter and Star Wars is a hit or miss. I think both series need to take a long pause at this point. That third, I'm like, there's so much shit going on in that third phase. I was like, oh my god, I can't keep up with this. I'm like barely paying attention to how like I'm doing this. That was insane though, right? And like the blade does so much damage. It does so much damage. But yet, like, I just can't do anything on that third phase. That's so lame. Like, it doesn't reach her. Because I tried to get to the platform closest to her, and it's still, like, nothing. But, like, I was using my power-up thing, and that was hitting her. And that's where I was like, maybe if I just keep waiting for this to recharge, I'll hit her more. Those are videos of the... I've heard Returnal's way harder. So how far does this go? I'm gonna go all the way across the room after I pick this up. And I want to see how far this goes. Am I being stupid? Because, like, I feel like it wasn't shooting that far, and she was about that far away. Like, I'm here, she was about that wall. I don't know. I feel like I wasn't hitting her, though. I was also just trying to survive, not fucking, like... not dying to 50 million balls trying to hit me. I don't know what was going on with that. But, like, this thing clearly has a distance. I don't know. I can run it back. I'm not sure, like, what the issue was with that. It may have just been me. At the same time, I don't think so. Oh no, we'll try again. How do we get up there? Because I was using that to kill her, and that was doing so much damage, and I was like, damn, if only I had a gun to keep doing more damage while I was doing that, I would have had her ass. But I do like these blade, like, chop saw guns. I don't even know what gun is actually called. I know, I was so close too, that's why. And then I started taking so much damage afterward, and I was like, oh. And I thought I was gonna die when I kept falling, but apparently there's always a platform there to catch you. Oh, I think there's a guy chasing me. I know. And also, I think what really fucked me up was I wasted my overcharge because she just went into the phase where she wasn't, like... I couldn't do damage to her, and I used my overcharge on her. And I think if I used my overcharge, I think it would have definitely had a huge different outcome on that fight. And that fucked me up. She just put that on as soon as I launched my overcharge. Wonder if there's a button to cancel the overcharge. Because if I was able to cancel it, I could have saved it. Don't need that. Oh, I know I can do this boss. This is like the most brutal level, though. I think we're also because we're also towards the end of the game. We just the thing is we don't pick up enough artifacts. Like I have 2 artifacts right now. Like at the beginning of the game, you would have the artifact bar completely filled. I'll wait to use my redraws. Wait till I'm a little stronger. This game is just complete trial and error until you don't die. I have to use, like, the left trigger in order to, like, make it launch further. There's, like, different modes to these guns. So I think one of them shoots it closer, and then one of them shoots it further. I kind of have to do these because I want stuff. I want stuff. Ow. Ooh, what's that? Oh shit. More? Alright, this is the room that is a bitch. It's okay if we die, because we get back our thing. But let's try not to die. I feel like the last time I was in here, it wasn't like I got good RNG for what creatures I was facing. Oops, I want to grab that. This guy's still alive? I see, like, the distance for these guys. Sec. I unplugged my controller. Ooh, what's that? Still at 1. I hope my controller doesn't die midway through these fights. Let me plug it back in. I forgot it was charging right now. I'll unplug it after. Okay. There's 2? This definitely needs to get upgraded. Fuck. I don't like picking those ones up. That's the one. That's the man, lady. No, no! I'm just a busty old woman! The fact is, that man came back and still wanted it. Like, why don't you put the wig on and try again? It's like, bro. Fucking Spencer's so stupid. I like the missile that I have. I like the piss missile. Piss missile. Oh, they switched it. The nightmare one was on this side, not that side. Fuck. That's fine. I'm not sure how much long. I mean, I'm close to the boss. If I die in the boss this time, it's over. Oh, I love Agent Cody Banks. Honestly, Frankie Muniz movies, so good. Honestly, anything Frankie Muniz is in was pretty good. Agent Cody Banks, Big Fat Liar. I love Big Fat Liar. Yeah, that old guy. That old guy was freaky. Freaky old man. There's some old guys at my job that, like, clearly will just check out women's butts and, like, make it obvious. I'm like, dude, you gotta be a little more subtle if you're gonna do that. They're just like, they just full on stare and don't give a fuck. I'm like, I get it. You're old. You don't give a fuck anymore. I have to rewatch that movie. I love Big Fat Liar. Every time I hear that song, Hungry Like the Wolf, I always think of that move. That part where he's dancing, going into his big pool, and he turns all blue. They start humping the air. Valid. Now we can redraw. See, that one's good. How far does this shoot? Okay, this one shoots pretty far. We'll go with this and see what it has to say. This is level 44, by the way. This thing is insanely strong. Wasn't there a second Agent Cody Banks? I can't remember. I always thought there was a second one. If there was, I never watched it. But I feel like I remember going into Blockbuster and seeing Agent Cody Banks 2. There was a lot of kids' spy movies out back then. You had Spy Kids and you had Agent Cody Banks. And that's about it. That's a lot of them. This one just leads to stinging effect. I don't have to do anything. I just gotta make sure I actually land the hit. That is... Okay, I never noticed for that creature. They're upside down. Right? Like, you couldn't... I'm like, what? You couldn't even watch all of them in one day if you wanted to. But this is not worth it. Pacifier and the game plan. The game plan sounds familiar. Pacifier, no. I got this smell of, like, ass in my nose right now. My nose is running. You guys' nose ever run and you just get, like, the smell of, like, absolute, like, ass? Like, it's not bad. Like, ass is good, but, like, why? You know? Like, I like ass. Where we go? Is this not a way to go? Was Vin Diesel? I was like, I remember the game plan was The Rock. I remember that. That wasn't a spy movie. Remember the movie Tooth Fairy where The Rock becomes a Tooth Fairy? Like, what are we doing? So these guys are upside down, which I never noticed. God, okay. Holy shit. Dirty Sanchez. What about a Cleveland Steamer? Which is the one where someone peed? Never mind, I'm not even gonna say it. Not even. This one's kind of broken because I just have to sit here while they just get fucking chopped. Which would be good for the boss, because then I can focus on just dodging all the, like, the projectiles. I do have a key, so I can go. How does this one work? Let's do one reroll. Sahara? Okay, I actually know a little bit about that, because that's the one with, Matthew McConaughey in it, right? And about, like, some ship in the desert. I have, like, some recollection of that movie. I know it was a book. Steve Zahn? That name sounds familiar. Stick with this for now. Yeah, you would have known. I mentioned pee, and you're like, pee? I know about pee. Do people have pee fetishes? Probably. I don't know what that means, though. Some of these words are scary, and I don't know what they... When I see red, I think that's bad. God. Like, I think poop's funny, but who has a poop fetish? Who's like, poop, yes. That's hot. It's all fun and games until she poops in the bed. Why did the pee-pee listen? I was gonna say, I'm not gonna pull an... They better not pull an Amber Heard on me. Ah, the pee-pee! I love that episode of South Park. I haven't seen that one in so long, but I love the pee-pee episode. Yes, but most water park is full of pee. Wait, so you're okay with people swimming in pee? Everyone at the water, like Kyle's the only one that's like, ew, and everyone's like, it's fine guys, it's pee. It's like almost impossible to hit these guys. Oh my god. There we go. That way. I knew that. Alright. We're getting close to boss fight. Alright, I'm unplugging the controller. It's got enough juice in there. We're gonna let out this burp real quick. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oof. I do need the health, but... Embedded damage? Look how bad the embedded damage goes down. I need the damage. Oh, well, I already picked it up, so I don't get the health. More redraw. Us. How far does it go? What's the damage? Oh, wait, what are the... Good. Finished pooping, now it's time for the dogs to poop. I honestly should have grabbed the health. I need the health badly.
Threshold exceeded.
As growth increases, they have increased chance of becoming... Oh, once the strike becomes volatile, it can be restored by returning to acid. A parry one. When Agony Harvest is fully stacked, the disc can be launched back with a melee strike. Okay. I don't have anything for this. Hopefully there's some good health drops over here real quick before we get to the boss. Ugh, alright, here we go, guys. For all the marbles. Streaming for 3 hours and literally progresses 0 in this game. It hurts. Not a great health increase, but it is a health increase. We do 151 damage. Oh my god, just like Pokemon! Wow, this actually does an insane amount of damage. No health drops, though. Where'd I come from over there? Is there something over here? Nope. Alright, here we go. Take a sip of water. I'm actually nervous. This boss fight is terrible. Love the way this boss looks, but she's an absolute bitch to fight. I don't know what ignorance means. I get it. I think I have it on this one. I really hope I do, but we'll see. I mean, this is if I win or die, stream is over. So, whatever happens, the outcome is the same. We just gotta know if we're gonna progress next stream or not. Gosh, I'm already fucking up. On to phase 2 already. We're doing decent. Okay, this one I really don't have to shoot at her. I just have to wait for the bells to come up and just dodge everything. No! Oh my gosh, I fucking bonked on the edge. That's so fucking stupid. I literally almost did it again. My god. I don't have much health to go off of, guys. Alright, last phase, last phase. We have overdrive as well. We have overdrive. Oh my gosh, I did it. Look how much I was one hit away from dying too. I would have screamed if I fucking died. Oh my gosh. Woo! Hands are fucking sweating like a bitch.
You are so close now.
I would love if a girl said that to me. Please don't tell me I have to fight anything else, because I can't fight. What do I do? I picked the right one. And that's the end of the game. Imagine that was the end of the game.
Arjun.
Nitya. How?
I've been waiting for you. All this
It's not really
time.
her, is it?
You fought your way back to me.
I knew you'd understand. I just...
Everything
Wait, is this actually the end of the game? This feels like it's the end of the game. I think this is the end of the game. Kinda cool. I see God, you scared me. Thank you, Tailsy, for the gifty, the cake. And Cake went to bed, though. Thank you, Tailsy. I love you. And Cake loves you. That wasn't the end of the game. That felt very end game.
Not again. She was there. She was right there.
That was complete Act 2. Okay.
Footsteps in the dark. After all.
Alright. I'm gonna call it there, though. Except for 20 hours. Yeah, go to bed. I'm gonna head off, though, too. We're almost at the end of the game, so let me go ahead and buy Bubsy. And I'll play that next. Or, I'm not... Yeah. Alright. Later, Tailsy. Later, anyone else who is still watching. I appreciate anyone who stopped by. I should be on tomorrow. Actually, I don't know. Well, yeah, I should be on tomorrow. Maybe for a little bit. I have to be up early tomorrow. So... we'll see. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Thank you again, Tailsy, for the gifty. I love you. Alright, later, guys.